Welcome back to Pokemon Yellow, Part 7. Today we're kind of taking out the last two trainers here that we need to take out, which is Lance and our rival, the champion. I think Lance is rocking out the same Pokemon that he has. It's just, levels are a lot higher than normal. When I think of Yellow, when this is my first Pokemon game, this fight is always what I remember first when I think of Yellow. The fight with Red here, the fight with Lance here.
You fight yourself?
No, that's not until next year.
You fight yourself in the generation.
Yeah. When I think all the way back to my first playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, this fight here is what I remember first and foremost. First and foremost, if I can pronounce things correctly, which I'm usually terrible at, but this is the fight I always seem to remember first before anything else. And I think this is probably the earliest Pokemon memories, except for getting the game at Christmas with Pokemon Stadium, because that's how I originally played it. I didn't have a Game Boy. But this is the entire fight here is what all I can remember about all the way back when I first played this game. All these years ago, back in 1999, I want to say that's where I first played that or early 2000s, I would say. Somewhere around there, that's when I began to play Pokemon. And all I can remember is the Dragon Pokemon, which is Dragonair, Dragonite, the Aerodactyl. I definitely remember fighting the Aerodactyl with a Pikachu. I used Pikachu as I just used Thunderbolt on it to take it down. That's really what I can really recall is remember seeing Pikachu using Thunder or Thunderbolt on Aerodactyl quickly. That's the first image in my head to quickly pop into my head. But, here Lapras pretty much is taking out his whole team here. So all you really need is Lapras. And with that said, I'm done with the Lance pretty easily.
Well, so you knew at the time because you made your from last episode we talking about what was the lowest, and you said Snorlax was.
Yeah.
And you said, but obviously you knew at the time.
Yeah.
You made your
I think I probably had to.
Lapras.
I had to look it up pretty much when I used the rare candy code. So, well, at least I used the rare candy code to buy rare candies and had to max out on money to pay for it.
You didn't need to do that.
And for whatever reason, I couldn't find it to just get rare candies in like PC or something like that. I had to. The only codes I keep finding were paying for them and go get the money and get infinite money. So this is our last rival fight for this generation. So it's pretty much he's rocking out the same team that he's been having, except for they're all fully evolved. I think they're exactly the same levels you usually will fight them at the previous Red Blue games.
Yeah, they are.
So quiz time. What was Gary's Eevee evolved to in the anime?
Umbreon.
Yep. I wonder if that's just a reference to this game, because by the time this game came out, when that happened, that was the end of Gen 2. Really, if I got this stuff and think about it. Something like that. In the anime, at least. Because I think that's where I really stopped watching, was after Johto in the anime. That's when my interest kind of fell off from that show. But, because I wasn't really too much looking forward to Gen 3. Kind of looked like they were kind of starting over, kind of somewhat like kind of a reboot, a soft reboot or something like that at the time, which they've been kind of been doing each and every other time after that. But it gets a new audience, doesn't get too far behind. See a lot of episodes and kind of go, man, that's a lot of episodes to catch up on. And it'd probably just been easier just to half-ass, just keep resetting each time, I guess.
Oh, what?
So, you know, it is what it is. It's a kid show. It was meant back then. That's what it means now. So pretty much he's rocking out the same team that he's been having. Like I said, is whatever team you've been having against him so far. If you manage to get with the same team that you have against all his previous battles, then correct, and you've been leveling up pretty decent levels, and congratulations, you've beaten the game already. It's just getting through the Elite Four is pretty much the biggest hurdle that you need to get to. And finally, he's gonna send out Jolteon. And then I'm gonna send out, who am I sending out?
Your own.
Snorlax.
Why don't you just finish this with your starter?
I got Earthquake. I just want to get it done and get it over with.
Pichu.
I just want to get it done and get it over with.
But you get hit by Pin Missile.
Yeah, 3 times. And I ended with that Earthquake. Automatic win.
No, it's not. What if you fight a flying type?
I'm not fighting flying.
But what if you fight a Fearow?
And then I change it out for a Pikachu, Lapras, or a Blastoise. And that's it. We defeated the champion. And once again, this isn't the final. We got one more part to go to, and we got to show off. But that's not until next part. The rest of this part here is pretty much show what I've been doing, what Red and Blue showed you. So it's nothing real different. You get enter the Hall of Fame. That's about it. Pikachu don't care. I know he don't care. You get registered to the Hall of Fame. I show off my Hall of Fame, and it ends right there, and the credits will be in the next part. Because the next part we're gonna show off is a little different than last time. The last finale for Blue, at least. But with that said, you know, after you talk to Professor Oak, we go register to the Hall of Fame. And then, pretty much,
You immediately go to Gen 8.
no.
Can't you Mankey?
Oh, Hall of Famers.
The Mankey.
Mankey, I haven't used that Mankey since Brock. I got rid of it.
You had a Mankey.
Yeah, I got rid of
Mankey. Can't you?
it. Blastoise.
This sprite looks cool.
Yeah. Venusaur. Snorlax. Pikachu. I think Pikachu's alright. Raichu's better, I'll admit that, but Pikachu don't never bother me. But with that said, that's it. See y'all later.